Gold was discovered on Bonanza Creek by George Carmack in August 1896, with other nearby creeks also producing gold. By Christmas, most of the good claims had been staked by resident miners, yet the outside world was not aware of this strike, as the ice and winter kept this a secret. By June 1897, the first boats carried the gold news to the outside world, as men carried gold off the boat in wash tubs and gunny sacks worth millions of dollars. This was to be the last great gold rush, happening at a time the United States was in a financial recession and there was a huge demand for gold around the world. The gold rush started in the summer of 1897, when thousands of people headed for the Klondike. There were several routes, but the most accessible and traveled was from Skagway over the Chillicothe Pass to Whitehorse and down the Yukon River to Dawson. The Canadian government set up control posts on top of the Continental Divide in the passes between Canada and the United States, stopping everyone unless they had a year's supply of food, supplies, equipment, and other essentials totaling about 2,000 pounds to survive a long winter. This amounted to 30 trips up the mountain from Dye. The severe winter, cold, and snow landslides caused many human and livestock deaths. In the spring of 1898, Dawson had 30,000 people with hastily built buildings, warehouses, log cabins, and tents everywhere. There was no sewage or running water, and only 2 springs. Everyone used fire for heat and light, setting up conditions for house fires, several causing heavy damage. Then a major fire destroyed 117 buildings in April 1899. But later that year, sewage and water had been improved. Many saloons featuring gambling and dance halls were built along with an opera house. In spite of the hardships, huge quantities of gold came through Dawson, encouraging lavish and flamboyant lifestyles among the rich. Dawson's decline started in 1900 when the White Pass and Yukon Railroad arrived. It was now a respectable town and no longer an attractive location for many prospectors used to the wilder lifestyles. Gold was discovered elsewhere and in Alaska. In 1 week, 8,000 miners left for Nome. In less than 4 years, the boom days had passed. Hand mining gave way to the big company dredges in 1905.